Walking with my grandfather when I was only 3, we collected acorns, put our faces up next to plants, danced, stayed as far away as possible from the streets, the concrete things, the TV forgone for the garden. We were thumping fat eggplants, unsticking the velcroed cucumber vines, growing fine and green. I revolved like a moon, round and round the earth of the compost heap, poking up steam and dreaming in the wet and yellow heat, and the way the Louisiana trees moved in the Louisiana breeze, smooth, loose, drunk on rare air, their balmy undulations familiar as the bees, our noses full of clover, and everywhere circles, and how we stared. And there, said my grandfather friend, see how the moon moves the earth, and the earth shakes the seas, so the seas shift the winds, and the winds wave the trees like water. And wiser, staring there by his side, I understood the earth turned, glimpsed the unbearable lightness of light shining past a planet, saw a great system, heavy and sweet and fine, and knew that but for our small human love, a grandfather curling meaning out of vines for me, a few truths in a tangled garden, and the warm space between hands holding on to each other, that we were small and alone as the stars, and that the earth was its own, the forests and the skies, and that none of it was mine. Glory, none of it was mine. But they've been divvying it up these days, rounding it down, like pouting 3-year-olds, claiming mine. We're mining the mountains, selling their teeth, turning the trees into money and meat. From a plane you can see it well, it's right into your wings. The cloud-bearded surface of the turning earth, the trees shaved away into irregularly regular lines, divided into squares upon squares of square feet, and the animals in zoo-sized cages, and us too. And the water, watch, they'll put it in plastic, bar tag it, the vines, the swine, the water will turn to brine, and we'll keep calling out, mine. So I plant trees between the skyscrapers and the Mickey D's, grass between the cracks in the slabs of concrete. I spend nights in the forests, believing the trees speak, hearing Grandpa's voice on the tide in the leaves, saying, ally yourself with the trees. He says, eat green, girl, and fight red. And when the greed-gnarled beast guts the canopies to dust, you must, with your teeth and your screech, defend this earth, little thunderheart, wild monkey child of mine. Up, up, he says, and climb our way to the divine.